Hi there, it's me again. In this video, I will talk about my nose surgery experience. It might be interesting for you because most of the people they never realize I had a nose surgery, and I just feel like that is a natural. And I'm gonna talk about it. It's interesting for me. And yes, my nose surgery was I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. I was 27 years old in that time, and I wanted for many years to do my nose surgery. First reason for me was like that I had breathing issues. I mean, I couldn't breathe properly, especially during sleep. That there were like blockage in my right nose, and that was really annoying for me. And then the second reason definitely was making my nose looking beautiful than it was. That was two reasons for me to have nose surgery. And but my family, they were not happy about it. And some people said, oh, you must not change the things God gave you, or and like some of them said, like it's gonna be dangerous, and you're gonna be do surgery, and there's gonna be lots of negative things. But I made my decision. I was serious about it, and finally I managed to have my nose surgery. And then I remember I had a look to the pictures, and because I didn't want really big change on my nose, I just wanted to get rid of a little bit bony part in my nose because I had really Turkish nose, and most of Turkish nose has bony parts in this part, and I just wanted to get rid of this part and just make this part a little bit higher, as you see. And that was my suggestion, to have natural surgery. I didn't want to make big difference because I must consider my face shape, because I have round face. If I had a smaller nose than this, it's gonna be a little bit weird looking, but I wanted to keep the shape, I mean the size, but a little bit changing the shape. And that was my request, and I took that picture in the surgery room and I showed my doctor what I want and what's the things I want to expect. And yeah, they just did the thing I wanted, and I put get rid of some bones and put some bones in here to make it steady. And that was the thing that I wanted from my surgery. And then that was a great, really. And I think it was like that. I remember I went to a studio to take pictures, because doctor asks you for high quality pictures from your nose before before surgery, from your sides and above and top and all part of your nose. That was part of surgery. And I had a blood test to make sure about health conditions, and I did this, I think, 10 days or 2 weeks before my surgery. My surgery was in the summer, and because I didn't want to have problems in a cold, because in a cold weather you can get a cold and cough and runny nose. I didn't want to affect my nose a recovery after surgery, and I preferred to do it in the summer rather than in a winter. And then also what I did, I need to think about it because it was many years ago. And in a surgery day, I had like light meals, and I didn't eat, I think, for many hours. My surgery was like around 1 or 2 o'clock, but my doctor was really busy with lots of patients, and just that took ages. My surgery happened around 4 p.m., and they gave you like medicine to get ready for putting to sleep, and some drugs and using for you. And then I used that, and I took up all of my clothes and wear special surgery gowns. and I covered my hairs with hat, and I did all of these things. And before surgery, they took me in a special room, gave me like injection, like what's called IVF injection to get nutrients or something like that. I had no idea what was that. I was really stressed because surgery rooms normally makes you stressed because I was looking the other rooms. There were like 5 or 6 rooms. There were other doctors doing surgery and no surgery, and the blood, everything was there. They just put my wheelchair and towards the wall, but I could see them properly, and that makes me, oh my god, that I'm gonna be like them. And that was stressful for me, and I couldn't think. I just hold that picture of nose I wanted on my hand, and then I went to the surgery room. They were like assistants just putting me asleep. That was a weird feeling. They put some mask on you, and I was like awake or not, and I just feeling like what's happening, or feel dizzy, and then finally I put in sleep. And also I got up very early because I remember when I finished my surgery after 2 hours, I think 2 hours and a half, and they took me in the elevator to transfer me to the special room. And I remember that they were moving me, and I was conscious. And then yeah, I was conscious a little bit. I had no any nauseous or bad feelings, but I the annoying part for me in my nose surgery was like they put tampons and some cotton pads in your nose to stop bleeding. And that was annoying for me because that blocked my nose. I couldn't breathe properly. I had to breathe from my mouth instead of breathing my nose, and I had a little bit panic attack background in my mind, and that made me panic attacks. I was crying after surgery. Maybe after 2 or 3 hours when I was conscious, I was crying, I want to get rid of this. Please help me. And there were nothing to help with that because I had to keep that for many days and to pass the recovery days. And then they removed that after 2 or 3 days. And I remember in the middle of night I woke up and I text to my doctor's assistant, I can't stand, please can we just get rid of this tomorrow? And she said, no, you must wait for at least 72 hours. And that was really annoying. I couldn't sleep, I was crying, I was thinking I'm gonna choke, I'm gonna die. And also first 2 days I couldn't eat anything. I hardly drink juice. And the reason why I couldn't drink and eat was that because when I was eating and when I was drinking, I feel like that I can't breathe. How am I gonna breathe? And then I didn't sleep for 2 days. And I remember end of day 2, my dad took me to the hospital because I felt I can't walk. I didn't have any energy because I couldn't eat anything. They put me in a wheelchair because I couldn't walk and I had no food in my system. And then and after that they gave me IV injection to transfer some nutrients in my body. But in day 3, I think day 3 or 4, after challenging days, I went to my doctor's office, and then assistants remove all of these tampons or cotton pads. Oh, that was really painful, but I could stand. And after that I didn't see my nose final shape because doctor says it takes many months to get real shape of your nose. After surgery you have like blasters, you have inflammation, you can't judge what's gonna be look like your nose. And then they put some sticks on my nose. I had to keep them for 2 or 3 months every day, and I change them every day and night. And when I go to the shower and I change them because that sticks helps you to improve your recovery, especially in these parts. You need to hold it like that and then put all of those sticks on it, your nose. And I think I had no pain, honestly. I had not at all pain. And after surgery, the only part was like that cotton pads. And I had bleeding maybe after 2 or 3 hours, but it stopped. In some point, yeah, I didn't suffer from breathing, but I use vaporizing machines and beside my bed to make the air nicer and to make the air like very smooth for me. And then some of my friends brought me flowers for my surgery, but it's not a good idea to keep them closer to you because you're allergic after surgery. And I kept them in another room just in case, because I really love flowers and I love to look at them, and that was really nice experience after surgery. And then but I had to keep them away. And also anything else important and interesting for you about my surgery. Oh yeah, and also doctor gave me part of my nose and a bone or something like that, and said you must keep them in freezer just in case you need them later on, you have accident or broken nose, we can use them again in your nose surgery. And that was my experience about my surgery. And yeah, I'm so happy I did that, and I'm happy with my nose. And yeah, and also I can sleep very well during the night. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you later. Bye.